Hi, you are listening to the Father Support Network podcast. This podcast is for single fathers and fathers in general. On this podcast, we educate, inform, guide, encourage, and help fathers navigate the complex challenges of maintaining contact and healthy relationships with their children after separation or divorce. Your host is Dr. Michael Uwangba. Michael Uwangba is a father of three who successfully fought for the right of his children to have their father in their lives.
Hello, happy weekend to you all. I'm just, chilling with the boys this weekend. I'm just gonna make a quick, little quick video about just react to Shannon Sharpe's situation. It's quite sad, hearing over the past few days, Shannon losing his deal with ESPN, and then also on top of that, settling nearly half of his fortune, 23 million to this young girl, the OnlyFans girl. It's quite sad, sad for that situation. Well, I'm just gonna use that as a cautionary tale to myself and to fathers out there, because I'm thinking if you spend all your years building up this wealth, you don't just want to give it up like that. But a lot of stuff. In fairness, I want to also talk about the kind of situation Shannon is, and people saying Shannon, she ended up being with a 19, talking about the age gap. I don't necessarily see anything wrong with that, because the girl is an adult. As long as you're an adult, it don't matter who you want to go with. And unnecessarily also the race. People talk about, you should have been with a black woman. I don't necessarily care about that. I just like, again, you get to a certain point. You see all this man like Puff Daddy. You get to a certain point of that level. You need to control yourself. A high value man, is not someone that has money. He's not someone that has fame. A high value man is one that can control his lust, that can control his desires. A high value man is a man that can control his libido. So it's quite a shame that a man spends all of this years build up your own wealth, and then you're just gonna lose it just for having him in the pleasure or whatever it is. So I'm just gonna make this show and say we need to keep it tight as men. You need to focus on your grind. You need to just don't let whatever desire, don't let whatever your plans guide you. Be guided by big vision, see a big picture. But anyways, I'm here to catch fun. I'm just gonna make that little one and just say, stay safe out there, be wise, be logical when you're dealing with a female, especially as a man that is ambitious or a man that has attained certain level. You need to be very, very wise. All right, we'll just leave it at that and have a great weekend while I catch fun with the boys. Yeah, cheers, man.